No matter our celebrity status, we are all creatures of habit. Some good, some bad, and some just flat out neurotic. But really, who are we to judge? Whether you're making a wish at every 11:11 or checking your Instagram every time you open your phone, our quirks are what make us us. That said, we're taking a deep dive into celebs and their bizarre habits, and who knows, you may end up finding out you have more in common with them than you ever thought possible. What's up, you guys, and happy President's Day. It's Drew Dorsey here for Clevver News, and if you were to spend a day alone with yourself, I can almost guarantee your day would be jam-packed full of habits. Brushing your teeth, making your bed, taking your vitamins, all habits really. But then there are habits that creep into the daily routine you might find a little out of the ordinary. Like the fact that Katy Perry makes it a habit of brushing her teeth 6 times a day. She also carries several toothbrushes with her at all times. Okay, so this is more preventative than weird, but trust me, I'm just getting started. Just like Katy, we all tend to create habits in the comfort of our own homes, but if you find something bizarre that works for you, why quit? Sandra Bullock admitted to using Preparation H, aka a hemorrhoid cream, aka a butt cream, to reduce puffiness from under her eyes. Something I can only imagine the goop guru herself, Gwyneth Paltrow, would swear by. When it comes to flying, a celebrity's typical weekly mode of transportation, some habits have turned into superstitions. Megan Fox soothes her nerves by bumping Britney Spears. In fact, she apparently has a hunch that she was never meant to take her last breath listening to Brit, and explained, "I know for a fact it's not in my destiny to die listening to Britney Spears' album, so I always put that on in my headphones when I'm flying because I know it won't crash if I've got Britney on." I mean, taking your last breath while listening to Toxic wouldn't be the worst way to go, just saying. The music video does take place on a plane. The irony. Jennifer Aniston also makes it a habit every single time she steps foot on an airplane to enter only with her right foot, and she also taps the outside of the plane with her left one before boarding. You'd seriously think I'm making this stuff up, but I'm not. Mariah Carey is known for being a diva on and off stage, and apparently the same goes for her eating tendencies, which include only eating exclusively purple foods for 3 days of the week. I'd be willing to bet she goes ham in the produce section every week with grapes, eggplant, plums, beets, the works. Speaking of food, Jessica Biel admitted that between working and mom life, she barely has time to sit down and eat, hence why she eats in the shower. During an interview on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, she revealed this odd habit.
You eat in the shower?
Oh, yes, yes.
Now that's your plate and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just mom life.
Really?
I don't know if anybody else does this. I do not have time. I don't have time.
For anything?
For anything.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm feeding him in the morning, trying to get ready, and I realize I haven't eaten. I just take it into the shower.
BRB currently cringing at the thought of Jessica's soggy shower dinners. Speaking of soggy though, Chrissy Teigen also revealed during an interview with Delish that she has a habit of licking the seasoning off of each Dorito chip and putting them back in the bag. You say low-cal snack, I say John Legend's biggest pet peeve. Then again, snacking on any account is a tough habit to break, but not if you're Jessica Simpson, who has a habit of snacking on nicotine chewing gum. I'm not really sure what the perks entail considering she doesn't even smoke cigarettes, but to each their own. In order to add a little extra protein to her diet, Angelina Jolie has a habit of snacking on bugs. Yes, like living, crawling bugs that live in the wild or in the crevices of your home. But at least she's not covering her face with bird feces, which is something that Tom Cruise swears by. The geisha facial, as they call it, was made popular by Victoria Beckham, and for just $180 a pop, the facial is said to be sprinkled with nightingale droppings and other natural ingredients as a natural exfoliant. Now that I've completely lost my appetite, I'm curious to hear which of these habits you guys thought was the absolute weirdest, and I know you've got plenty to share, so let me know some of your weirdest habits right down here in the comments. And before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss an update, then click right over here to watch another new video. Thanks so much for watching. I'm your host, Drew Dorsey, and I'll see you next time.